payments gateway fraud, credit and debit card fraud, and funds being siphoned off from the bank account. These situations have become quite common. Today, I'll share my personal experience that happened to me very recently. Hello, I'm Aprajita from Why Not Mint Money podcast, and this episode is about APK download fraud. So, coming back to my story. I was expecting a very important courier to get delivered, and it had been dispatched from the source, but the India Post website displayed no updates on it for the last 2-3 days. I kept checking on it, but no updates. I looked for customer care number online and made a call. Now the person claiming to be from India Post, the person attended this call and said that he would arrange a call back for me, and I do receive a call back after 5 minutes. Now this new caller, this other person told me that my courier has been listed as pending. I need to update my address online to get it delivered, which required me to pay India Post 5 rupees. In my desperation, I told him to explain me the entire process. I just wanted a quick delivery of my courier. Now he sent me an APK file on WhatsApp, which I downloaded. And at some point, he asked me to switch on a request called customer complaint in phone settings. So somewhere in phone settings, he told me to switch on this something called customer complaint. So that was fine. It did not trigger me that something may go wrong. Now I did it, but later on, I realized that something really was going odd. Now this person shared a UPI ID with me so that I can make that 5 rupees payment to get my address updated. And on WhatsApp, he also told me to send my entire address with PIN code and with nearby location. I did everything. Now, with that GPay ID, when I put it on my Google Pay app, and then the name pops up, Mukesh Yadav. Now, I was very sure that this is an individual, not somebody from India Post, because if I am about to make a payment, it has to go to India Post UPI ID, not to any individual. So that was my trigger point. Now, I get agitated. I tell him that it's not India Post UPI ID, but of an individual. Then why do I make the payment? So this person gets irritated and says, "Aapka courier nahi aayega. You will not get your delivery." And he immediately hung up on me. And this happened. Now I was totally surprised that exactly what just happened. I looked at my phone and my phone started acting up. It started hanging. I clicked on one app, but another app would open. Then I felt that someone else was operating my phone remotely. Then I quickly deleted the APK file that I had just downloaded, and then I switched off my phone. And then after switching off my phone, I made quick calls from another phone. Then I made quick calls to all bank customer care. When 2-3 bank accounts that I have, I got them all frozen. I got them blocked. Thankfully, nothing happened. I checked with customer care person, has any activity happened on my account or not, but nothing was gone. I could save myself because I could spot that yes, something bad is about to happen and a payments related fraud is happening with me. Now I'll tell you what could have gone wrong. What happened with me was an APK fraud in which if you download this file and install the app which comes with that download, you give access to your phone to another person. And the keylogger setting in this app allows the fraudster to store every key that you are pressing. So if I had made that 5 rupees transaction, then they would have noticed the passcode that I'm entering. They could have noticed it. And then after that, if they had that passcode, with that passcode, they could have easily transferred everything that is there in my bank account to their own bank account. But I could spot it because I knew that the payment has to go to India Post, not to any individual. But where I went wrong was downloading this APK file in the first place. APK files from unknown sources are dangerous, you must know that. And you must be aware that through different narratives, such APK fraud have become quite common. Someone may tell you that your electricity bill is pending and you need to update it online, otherwise you will suffer power cut. Or your bank account will get blocked if you don't update your KYC. Or any other strong narrative they'll come up with, and they'll tell you, they will cause fear in your mind, and that's how they play with you. Some fraudsters play on the greed also. They tell you that you have won a lottery or a reward, and to unlock this lottery or these reward points, you have to follow an online process. So you don't need to fall for it. Some fraudsters will pretend to be from mutual fund companies and ask you to invest with them. These are all fake narratives. Banks, mutual fund companies, and courier companies don't call you for such things. They in fact come up with advisory warnings that you don't have to fall prey to these kind of narratives. We need to be very aware. So, how to prevent yourself from such fraud? Stating the obvious, never ever download files from unknown sources. I understand the way they project themselves appears real, but always be doubtful of online instructions coming from authentic or unauthentic sources both. You have to be doubtful whatever you are doing online. That is how you can protect yourself. Second, never pay money to unknown UPI IDs. If someone is impersonating as an employee of a company, don't pay to that person directly. The UPI ID has to be official of that official company, not of an individual. But what if you have already downloaded the APK file? Simply delete it as soon as possible and don't open any sensitive app on your mobile phone. Don't open your banking app. Don't open your payment gateways app. Don't do any financial transactions. Better to switch off your phone for a while so that the connection is interrupted. If your phone has indeed been infected, switching it off will help. Now, the change of passwords or blocking your bank accounts should happen from any other device. Awareness is key. Send this video to as many people as possible so that they are aware of this APK fraud being happening and they should not get trapped. Signing off now. Bye-bye.